G'day folks, it's that time again. Xur is in the tower. You can see the mark of the 9 and the flowers, and he is over this way in the tower hangar, all the way down the bottom by the look of all those names down there. Let's have a look. I'm pretty certain he's not around the left. Yeah, those names are all the way over on the left hand side there, so if we follow this down here, down into the bar, the disco room, the basement, the jukebox room, whatever you want to call it, here he is, in the back. And he has the Helmet Legacy Engram, as usual, that decrypts at a maximum of 170 light, and it is a Year 1 item only. For the Titans, he's got Crest of Alpha Loopy, what is that, a 136 roll? A 136 roll, which is 11 stat points down from the maximum of 147, so not great from a 12 tier perspective. Excuse me, wrong button there. The Crest of Alpha Loopy has Keeper of the Pack, which is the quick res and extra orb perk that you see on the 2 Crest of Alpha Loopy chest pieces, one for the Titan, one for the Hunter, and also for the Light Beyond Nemesis perk on the Warlock helmet. Intellect and Strength, it's an Intellect Strength roll. You can see here we've got Pulse Rifle ammo, Fusion Rifle ammo, Arc Recovery or Arc Armor, so handy for the Striker class or subclass of Titans, but not a terribly great armor piece unless you really want to gen that extra orb. Sometimes it's handy for quick res, but having been nerfed last year or whenever it was, it isn't quite the same ever since then, and this is not a great roll either from 12 tier perspective. For the Hunters, we've got the Mask of the Third Man with a 94 down from 111. That's an absolutely woeful roll in terms of 12 tier stats. The Mask of the Third Man has this unstable current exotic perk where Arcblade uses less super energy, so you can swing your Arcblade more and get a little bit more out of it. It's strength and intellect. I mean, it's a pure intellect roll, you can see there, but you can increase strength a little if you'd like. Hands-on gives you bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness in PvE, and Second Thoughts is the same, but with special weapon kills only, and Innovation gives you bonus grenade energy on orb pickups. Not the greatest helmet, and gee, even less so with that kind of a roll on it. Not great perks, not great stats. The Skull of Diarmkara for the Warlocks at an even worse, shocking 92 roll. I mean, seriously, what is Bungie doing? 19 stat points down from max on 111. That's just complete and utter crap. Excuse me, but it really is bad. The Skull of Diarmkara, Delusions of Grandeur take reduced damage while using Nova Bomb, and you also have improved energy drain abilities. Clearly, it's designed for the Voidwalker subclass, but there are way better exotics out there for the Voidwalker, and I rarely see this worn by anyone anywhere. Obviously, Intellect is on there, and you can increase strength as well, as it's a pure Intellect roll. Hands-on gives you bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness, which we just talked about, and Second Thoughts likewise with special weapon kills in PvE only. Invigoration gives you bonus melee energy on orb pickups. The weapon for the week is the Hardlight. It's the auto rifle Hardlight, which is kinetic damage, but over here, if we have a look at this one, Volatile Light, rounds fired from this weapon have no damage fall off, which means this laser beam auto rifle can shoot across the map with no damage fall off, over penetrate targets, which means if you shoot through one target in front of you, you can hit the one behind it, and ricochet off hard surfaces. That one's pretty self-explanatory. With quick draw, fitted stock, glass half full, and spray and play, it's a pretty handy auto rifle. I personally do quite like it. It's not the world's best auto rifle, but it is quite a good one. And like I said, with this Volatile Light, you can actually cross map with an auto rifle. Ridiculous, but hey, that's what it can do. Do we have with fitted stock? And there we go. with CQB ballistics and fitted stock, you can max out stability and you've got a absolute laser beam. The weapon bundles this week, we've seen Monte Carlo and Super Spy 2 weeks in a row now, and the Red Death and Steel Witch. A couple of weeks ago we had White Witch, this week it is Steel Witch. And the Curios, we've got the Plasma Drive and Emerald Coil, so that blue or that bluish and greenish booster trail behind your rare Sparrows. When you equip them, you can upgrade them with these vehicle upgrades, and they will turn legendary with those booster trails. The best way to rank up heavy ammo since 1 strange coin for 3, or this is the best method, 3 strange coins for 10 heavy ammo since. Go see your faction. Just farm strange coins, see this guy, grab as many of these packages as you can, go see your faction, Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, New Monarchy, hand in your heavy ammo since. It's the quickest and easiest way to get up to 400 because faction packages now drop since Age of Triumph at 400. You can farm 3 of coins for exotic engrams in places like the Iron Tomb mission at the end. Pop a 3 of coins, kill 1 boss, pop a 3 of coins, kill the 2nd boss, and then pop another one and die. Rinse and repeat, keep doing that, and you'll find yourself with quite a few exotic engrams within about an hour or so. You can also pop them in Crucible matches as well, with a chance to drop an exotic engram at the end. Glass Needles for 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and an exotic shard on any exotic armor piece, and these 3 are great examples. These are complete rubbish. You can twist fate down here with this node called Twist Fate, obviously. Glimmer 250, armor materials 10, and 1 of those glass needles. You can randomize these stats and these perks, bearing in mind the Mask of the Third Man and the Skull of Ahamkara, for example, are super related, so you will always have intellect on here. You will never be able to get a discipline, strength roll, Mask of the Third Man, or Skull of Ahamkara. Okay, so something to consider there. The materials exchange, as usual, 2 strange coins for 1 mode of light and 7 strange coins for an exotic shard. There are much better ways of doing that, like farming shards off the wall in the kiosk if you have an exotic heavy weapon available and 1 exotic shard to start with. If you don't, this is a great place to get it, and then you can absolutely go nuts. What you do is you grab one off the wall, you rank it up, unlock it completely, you do not actually buy the upgrades, and then you dismantle it. You get 2 exotic shards for the price of 1. Very, very nice. It costs you 6 motes of light if you have the heavy weapon, or the class item, sorry, for that particular heavy weapon, the upgrade for that, or a telemetry active. If not, 8 motes of light. 8 motes of light for 1 exotic shard. That's a pretty easy, cheap price to pay, in my opinion, when motes are so easy to come by these days. That's it for this week. Quick recap: Helmet Legacy Engram, Crest of Alpha Lupi at a 136, Mask of the Third Man at 94, Skull of Ahamkara at 92, the Hard Light, we've got Monte Carlo and Super Spy, Red Death and Steel Witch. Nothing really on offer here this week. It's pretty average. He's down in the bar, as you can see, in the disco room, whatever you want to call it. I hope you got something out of this video, Guardians. If you did, you can catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and on Instagram. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I'll see you next time.